Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Rosalind, and if you have not been here before, welcome, and if you have been here, welcome back. Today we are going to talk about the soup diet. I know it sounds strange, but they got a diet for everything, but I wanted to talk to you about the soup diet thing that I have heard. Now, I have to tell you that I have been a soup eater for years, but I haven't eaten it nearly as much as I have been eating it lately. A few months ago, I was at a restaurant that I usually go to, wasn't even thinking twice about it. I tend to order the same things all of the time. For the most part, they give you the normal options of soup or salad. I tend to take soup because I'm not a huge salad lover. And so I always used to get the tomato bisque soup, and I loved the tomato bisque soup. But I never ate it anywhere except at that restaurant. Never any place else that I think, oh, I'm going to order soup. But the one thing I noticed is I would always have in my mind that I was like, yeah, I want the soup, but I also want the ribs, and then I want dessert. And that would be what I planned, but that wasn't always the case because once I had the soup, then I kind of ate some of the ribs, but then I found that if I really wanted dessert that badly, I had to leave like most of the ribs behind. And it wasn't until maybe a couple of months ago that I realized the soup is really filling. I never realized how filling soup was. So that made me start searching for soup outside of the restaurant because I was like, what can I eat like for lunchtime that is good for me, but still leaves room for me to eat a decent dinner? And I was just like, soup is it. If nothing else, I know it's going to make me full and it's going to keep me going until dinner time. And that includes working out. Like I usually work out between 2 and 5. And so a lot of times I forget to eat until maybe around 1 to 2 o'clock. I'll think, oh, I got to eat lunch, and I'll get some soup and it will carry me through my exercise time. And by the time it's time to eat dinner, then I'm getting kind of hungry, which is good. So yeah, so the one thing I noticed was after I had the soup from the restaurant, I could never find it again. They stopped selling it for whatever reason. They took it off the menu. I was done. So I was like, okay, this soup is like a tomato bisque soup. I gotta find it. Somebody has to have it. Tried the supermarket brands. That was a firm no. I tried the Panera brand. The Panera brand has soups, and they have it at, I think, BJ's and Costco. I bought it at BJ's. It was okay, but it wasn't like the restaurant soup. But then I went to Costco, and Costco had a tomato bisque soup, and I was like, oh my God, this tastes just like the one from the restaurant. So between that and the lobster bisque, I've been killing soup lately, almost every day. And I find that when I'm eating like that and I'm incorporating soup, that I feel like I'm eating better. And I don't want as much sweets because of the fact that I'm full, and soup makes you kind of full. I don't know if you've ever been to another country or you've heard the way other countries, how people in other countries eat, but for the most part, they'll have like soup or salad before a meal. And so they don't end up eating a lot. And a lot of times they're not even thinking hardcore about dessert like that. Not the way we do. But we tend not to think, unless we're at a restaurant, we tend not to think about, oh, I'm going to have soup or a salad before I eat my dinner. It's just, where's dinner? So I just wanted to come back and tell you all that soup is good for you. It's a good supplement for eating well. And I think a lot of times we don't think about that because we're just thinking, where's the full meal at? And maybe I could squeeze dessert in. But I'm telling you, get into the thought process of having soup sometime during the day, and I guarantee you it will change the way you eat, because that soup diet thing is not it. That's not the jam at all. There's no such thing as only eating soup to lose weight, because it's not going to be sustainable. And yes, we have talked on this channel about sustainability when it concerns eating well. I said last week that I was going to have a Conclave Corner. Although I am not on Conclave anymore, I still want to give you an update on what's going on with me as far as weight loss and things of that nature. My cravings have gone down again, which is good. It's like it comes, it goes. I just kind of ride it out and try to figure it out. My new thing outside of the soup is pistachio nuts again. I love pistachio nuts, and that has helped me, I guess, to cut the cravings down because I weighed in this past Friday and I wasn't sure what to expect. I was like, okay, hopefully I haven't gained. And in actuality, I lost. So I'm at 177.8 pounds, which is good. I think the last time I weighed in a couple of weeks ago, I was at 178 point something. Can't remember what it is. As I said before, I'm not trying to be anal with keeping track of this like I used to. I weigh in probably every 2 weeks, and that seems to work for me. And so I will come back to you at times to let you know what is going on as far as my continued road to 170 pounds. So I'm getting there, 177. I'm just glad, as I've said before, to be fitting in stuff that I haven't fit in a good minute. So can't say I'm not happy about that, but wanted to bring that to your attention and wanted to say thank you for those who have returned, even though we're not just doing Contrave anymore. And I want people to know before I get off of here, I want people who are on Contrave and thinking it's not working anymore, just like I came to that decision. And it was a hard decision to come to because I had been on it for a while. And at a certain point, you really want something to work. And I feel like now, being just on my ADHD meds, I'm fine. And I wish everyone could be on ADHD meds because when I tell you it really does get those cravings down, it really gets those cravings down. I think I've said before, and if you all have not heard me the last time, Vyvanse is what I'm on for my ADHD, and its secondary benefits is that it stops cravings, it stops binge eating. And so like I've always said before, there are medications out there that do one thing but also do something else, and it is not illegal for a doctor to prescribe medication for other things, especially when it's been shown and proven to work in other areas. I would say talk to your physician about Vyvanse if you are suffering from any type of binge eating. It can help, I'm telling you. You may not have ADHD, but it works for other things. And some of you may be ADHD and don't know it and be like, oh, I didn't realize it and it's helping my binge eating. So you just never know. So I'm just saying, if you are wondering how else you can maybe get these cravings down some, get rid of the binge eating, talk to a doctor about it, see what they say about it. You never know. So my thing is, the answer is always no until you ask. So I just want to let you all know that I am so grateful for you for coming back to the channel, and I will talk to you all next week. Bye.